Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Get this thing moving along here and do some updates on it. Let's see if I can get this set up here real fast. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope we're all doing well. So it looks like Bitcoin trying to top this channel out. I got my camera turned off because I did just get up. I'm having my coffee and my hair is a mess, and you guys don't want to see my ugly face in the morning time. So I'm gonna let this stream a little bit. I'm gonna put little tunes on here, and we're gonna kind of hang out here and watch Bitcoin. Let's pull the price up here so you can see it. But I see we already hit right up here on the 50 moving average, and right now the LSMA is right down here. Let me move this, and we'll mark the LSMA price here, which is right about there. And here's the top of that line, but it is getting pinched right here between these two lines, right here between 21,252 and getting pinched. I got 23 marked there on the channel. It didn't quite go there. Let's remove that, and let's put it right here on this mark right there. So those are the two we got to watch out for. And let's do this here. Fill that in a little bit, and fill this one in a little bit with green, so we know those are the two to watch. And you can see as it's bouncing back and forth here this morning on the daily candle. So I was figuring it was going to get rejected off this purple bottom here. And then yesterday when it blew up inside here, I said that it would probably not go past the middle of that blue line, which would have been 23,422. And we can see it got rejected here at the 50 moving average and pushing off the LSMA here. So today on the daily chart, I don't think we're going to break through this. So, but she is getting pinched. So today or tonight, 7 o'clock my time, Central Standard Time, we'll get another candle. And it'll probably come back down and retest the bottom back here. And if it fails and falls through, it'll continue down. If that works as support and bounces back up, it'll go back up here and retest this 50 moving average, possibly wick up to this channel line and get rejected again. So I'm figuring we got about 2, maybe 3 days of this coming into play here before this completely pinches out and the 50 moving average and the LSMA cross. And Bitcoin will have to make a decision on which way it's going to go. So it's coming to a deciding point in the next day or two. So there's some tunes right there. I'm going to turn the tunes on for a minute. We can leave this run here on the daily, or I can put it on 1 hour. But I like watching the daily because it gives me more of what's going on. I'm going to go grab another cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Okay, I come back. I guess I went and got my ugly hat on so I can turn myself on here. Wow, I need to display capture. There we go. How's everybody doing? So let me refresh this because I'm not seeing chat happening this morning. How you doing, viral video? Good to see you. Yeah, I think we'll get rejected. I mean, we're bouncing off that 50 moving average right now at 23,138. If we get above that a little bit, then we got to fight that channel. There's a little channel line here, the white lines. So I'm not seeing it going to explode and do a whole lot here. So let's get a full screen here. There we go. Squeeze that price over a little bit to the side. Give you guys better viewing here. But the stocks RSI is completely maxed out here at the top, has been for a day now. But I'm noticing right here, if this MACD got a little curl in that little blue lip right there. So I think that's opening up pretty far there. You know, get kind of angled here and spread open a little bit more. It's got a little lip on there. So I think we go up here and test this a couple more times today, or maybe before we get rejected completely. So give me your thoughts. What do you guys think is going on here with Bitcoin? You think we already had the bottom in? You think we go much higher? Are we getting rejected and going back down? I'm just curious on my viewers' thoughts here. It's always nice to know what everybody else is thinking. Oh, my goal in the next couple of weeks is get my studio room here, my trash room, get it converted into a studio. I'm gonna get things cleaned out of here, turn everything around. That way I have my monitor up behind me instead of in front of me, and green screen and all that good stuff. Try to get more professional looking in the background here instead of you guys seeing all my stuff here. I got to get a few people to come over and help me because I can't lift heavy things at the current moment. So let's take a peek on Ethereum. Let me save that. See what Ethereum is doing this morning. Yep, look at that. Oh, that's medium. Yeah, I told what's his name it could pop up and run pretty good. Look at that. Almost got there too. Blew past that. But I told him if it broke this 17 right here, it would go. So sweet. Medium popping off. It's not what I was wanting to look at. Wanted to go to our Ethereum here. On the daily. Not quite to 17. I said, I told everybody Ethereum, if it got past this SR right here at 1412, to look for it to run up to this blue line or to the moving average. That's the 100 moving average. Yes, sir. 100. White one's a 50 down here. So ETH is doing very well, getting rejected. Probably going to come back and retest this 1412 area. But not quite up to 1700 where I thought it would go to. Where did it top out at? 1633. Yeah, don't FOMO into anything right now. I think we're fixing to go into a major rejection here pretty soon on Bitcoin. Just my opinion. But do what's right for you. I'm not a financial advisor here. I'm just some old guy that reads the charts. I mean, I don't have Bitcoin charted out a whole lot on this with the market cipher, but I will pull up Bitcoin here. So on the daily, Bitcoin is still under a green dot back here for market cipher. But on the daily, you see right here the 50 moving average. And you see the LMSA. It's getting pinched right here. So right there, we're getting pinched in that spot. So we're going to find out in the next day or two if this is going to pop out and go up. Possibly get up here and try to test, what is that, 27,000, which I don't think we'll do that. This SR level's 24,653. And we'll mark these. There's that one there. There's that one there. There's the 50 moving average. Oh, let's move that over right there. And here's the LSMA. And that's where we're getting pinched, between that 23,409 and the 21,265. So if we break 23,400, we will go see 24,688. If we break that, we will possibly try to go to 27. But she's definitely getting pinched right here. All the moving averages are under it. LMSA, SMA, everything is under Bitcoin and pushing it upward. Problem is it has to break these two numbers. If it doesn't, it's going to get rejected and fall back down. And this is just my market cipher chart on the daily here. So you guys can see that we ran sideways now for, dropped in here. Here we're 35 days. And the last time wasn't quite that long. We dropped in right here. And the drop off was right here. 31 days. It started dropping. But not too far off in correlation. This one here, by the time it dropped into here and tried to rally back out and got rejected, was 21 days. This one here from the last green candle to where it's trying to rally out, 33 days. Pretty close in correlation. So could it be like this right here? It's trying to rally up. You're gonna get a wick like this here, start working its way sideways and fall down. I mean, we already got 35 days here. A lot longer than the 31 days over here. So could it be this rally here? And today we see this wick right here try to work its way back down. I don't know. Time will tell. That's the problem. Time tells everything. It's just, we're not fortune tellers. We can't tell the future. I can just read the charts and tell you where we're at and what possibilities we have here. So the possibilities we have here is it hasn't quite tested this yet. And it's looking like it's trying to. So if we get a double tap here, it goes up, hits it, pulls back down, goes up, hits it again before 7 o'clock my time tonight, which is what is that? That's 6, 7, 8 more hours. Yeah, 8. Just look at the candle here. The chart. 8 hours, 2 minutes, and 45 seconds. Yeah, I'm over here looking at my clock. I gotta just look at over here at the timer. Until I just woke up. Hadn't had enough coffee yet. Oh, definitely need to wake up. Yeah, I know you're right, TNX. People need to accumulate. And 5 years from now, you'll look back and these prices here be like people 5 years ago when they were buying for $200 Bitcoins and $75 Bitcoins, looking back now going, man, if I'd just held it 5 years. Young people who have all the time in the world, at least you'd think they would, which should be more patient because this is your future. I'm about 60 years old. I grab this and hold this stuff and look at, well, if I hold it 10 more years, will I still be around? I'm going to be streaming on YouTube at 75 years old. I'm going to be grandpa streamer here. I already am a grandpa. I got 5 grandchildren, but that's besides the point. So yeah, we're going to play this pinch game. So 23,409.16 is the number to get past and hold for 8 more hours. I mean, it can most likely come up here, wick all the way up here and hit this at 24, maybe 23.8. But at the end of the day, when this 8 hours is up, is it going to stay up here and hold and start another candle up here and keep going? Or is it going to fall back down here and launch another candle, pull back here, retest this, bounce back up, and play this ping pong game for a couple of days? That's the thing you got to ask yourself. But right now, it's looking promising, like it's going to take off and run up. That would be sweet. I know I do have a few other YouTubers. I'd go and check out their channels and see what they're saying. I have not looked at Optical Alert in probably a week or two. I'm curious what he has to say, where he thinks the rejection point is. But from what I'm seeing here and on the other chart, it's looking like, let's see, it's 23, 4, and 24 there. I guess I got the other chart up. I just got to minimize the screen. There's Bitcoin. Yeah, 23.18. We're there on that one. It's testing the 50 moving average right now as we're speaking. Next one's right up here. That's the channel line. 23,328 hasn't quite got there. So it's definitely testing the I think this is the 100 moving average. Yeah, and this is the 50 moving average over here. I get lost between charts. You get old, you don't have memory. You start losing your memory. You got to have charts like this and put all these numbers up and chart it all out, because when I wake up the next morning, it's like, what did I say? What did I do? Let's go check this out. I have to start watching my own videos the next day for the day before so I can remember what I'm saying. Oh, it's funny. It'd be nice to be young and vibrant. And a lot of it is I got a lot of stuff going on, so my memory span gets lost with other things. So nice tester on 23,138 getting rejected. So get testing up here. So today's going to be a good test today. What is today? Today is Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, today's Tuesday. No, I don't think it's FOMO kicking in. I think people are still, if this breaks out TNX and gets above 24/7, and it looks like it's going to run to 27, then I can see FOMO in this area right here, but not so much right here. I mean, this is showing promising, but there's been so many other times where people have seen this, like right here, and got rejected. So there's been a lot of instances where it looks awesome, looks like it's going to blow up and be one hell of a bear trap. And right there was one of them. Look at that. I mean, this came up and set the new candle up here. I mean, go back here and look at this, blow this up right here. You got a nice big green candle up, started another candle here. People probably thought, my God, this is going to take off. It just got to get above this moving averages. You know, it had the same effect right here, you know, FOMO, what you're saying. And then look at the huge rejection. So this was a nice bear trap right here. Got everybody excited right here. Again here, rejected them. Got them excited again and stomped them out. So that's what I'm seeing here. They're getting them excited. People are going buying longs right here, thinking it's going up. And I'm afraid tomorrow they're going to get that huge rejection. So today's a controversial day. That's what I'll tell you right now. Today is a day to watch and keep an eye on. It's a very tricky day. I mean, this could be a huge bear trap, getting people to buy a huge amount of longs. You know, this is where a lot of your 100, 125x longs are going in. And if this does not push up to 24, 23.9, 24 area, a lot of people's longs will be sitting there. They'll probably be taking more longs, and this could possibly come back down and just smash them, possibly when they're asleep. Hopefully they got stop losses in there so they can keep their profits, which any smart trader will. Yeah, kill the music. Yeah, I killed the music. Turn that music back on just a little bit in the background so it's not too loud. That way when I'm not talking, there's something here for somebody to hear other than me gurgling my coffee or my vape. But yes, Bitcoin's got to get past 23,409 to get to 24. But yeah, this is huge possible bear trap, guys. Just be cautious if you're going long on this. I mean, when it started moving yesterday, that'd have been a good chance right here to take a long. When it started going up about 21,100 area, would have been a good chance to take a 50x long or 100 long. But as it goes up, you want to set those stop losses. Then you would have got stopped out right here because it would have gone up and would have came back down, hit your stop loss. But if you're a gambling person and you let it keep riding, then yeah, you're doing good. I would say is I would have a stop loss. If you bought in below 21,265, I would set my stop loss just right below that, around 21,120, or take profit, whatever you want to put it. That way, if it gets rejected and comes down, bounces off this and goes back up, you're doing good. And then you can raise your stop loss up higher later. Or if you're in profits and you don't want to worry, you don't want to lose your profits, 22,760 would be the place to lock in your profits. Possibly get smashed out today when it gets rejected up here. But always lock in your profits if you got some. That way, if it keeps moving up, you can keep moving your lock-in profit up as you go. but give it breathing room to breathe, because we've seen Bitcoin before come back down and retest the top of these other candles, or down a little bit to the next moving average, and then bounce back up. So give it breathing room if you're taking, if you got it set for profits and you're already in the profits. That way you don't get stomped out so quick. But that's still a risk, because you're risking the profits you already have. Early morning time. Don't know who these people are calling. Yeah, we can see here it went up here and tested the line there. Nice. Let's move these numbers out of the way so we can see exactly where they went. Look at that, right to the channel line. Holy cow. Went right up there and touched it just perfect. Just like this one here. And this one back here did. Boom, boom, boom. 3 touches on it. I think if I close it down, it's probably the 4th touch. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one went through a little bit. So this is the 4th touch on that channel line. Should have went through on the 3rd and kept going. It did not. So we'll see if the 4th one might wick up to it and get to this little purple line right here. This little blue line, about 23,412. But man, right through the channel line, not breaking out, not wicking through it or nothing. But we are in this big purple wave. That's a lot of not rejection. This is a lot of resistance getting to this purple right here on the daily. And that's what that purple wave is. If it get up on top of it, then it works as support and it'll bounce off of it. But man, this is a huge struggle to get up through all this resistance. It's usually a lot easier for it to do it when it's a little skinnier. We can see back here in places it's thinned out. Like right here, it got thin. Good chance for it to try to go back through, and it didn't. It was nice and thin right here. It didn't go through it. So get a lot of rejections off that purple wave there. So this is the first time about a month we've actually been into it. So we'll have to see if we get through it. Actually, a couple months. Let me go back and look at that. I think it's been a couple months since we've actually been up in there. Because there's a month there. There's a month here. Wow. It has not tested. It has tested the purple wave, but has not actually gone up into the purple wave since, right back here. April 21st is the last time it went into the purple wave and above it. Huge rejection once it got past it. Little test. Yeah, these are all tests. This is so since it broke out at 44,800, what was that? 43,867 is when it broke through that purple wave and came back and retested it. Tried to get back out on April 21st. Got above it at 42, and a huge rejection. And then since then, it has done nothing but test, and test that purple wave. It tested it here, got rejected. Come all the way down here. We're testing it again today. So this is a huge test for Bitcoin today. So we've had one other time it got to the top of Bitcoin, and got just barely above it and got rejected, which would have been right about here. 25,349 is the top of that purple wave. These are numbers. These are big numbers to keep an eye on, because Bitcoin's trying to do something today. But I don't think it's done hitting its lows. And those are just my opinions. Yeah, I normally don't do a Bitcoin update in the morning time. I usually do it in the evening. So this is a unique morning because I think there's a lot of telltales here of what's going to happen in the next week. So is it possible we could see 25,000 a day? It is very possible. You know, it's very possible to break out of this channel, go up and test this, get rejected, and come right back to this channel. And then get back into our golden lines back here that we play in a lot. See, we got that big green vector that pushed up out of this little golden area that we've been bouncing in and out of. But we have been producing higher lows and small higher highs for the last month and 3 or 4 days. That's the reason we got this channel right here. So right back here was our low on June 18th. Our next higher low was right here on June 30th. And there was our first set of a high right there on June 26th. So it came down, lower, higher low, came back up here with a little higher high than here. That was 21,854. This is 22,565. Came back here with a higher low than what we had back here. Now we're testing with a higher high. So that creates our nice little channel going up here. And it's kind of an open channel. It's not a parallel. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it doesn't go parallel. It kind of opens up as it goes. So it's spreading open, which is not the most perfect channel to maintain. So we'll see. See if it's going to break this out as a higher high, if it's going to maintain this little average for rejection. That's the key right here today. I'll widen this up because I know there's a lot of scribbling in here and there's a lot of information going on for a lot of people, and it's hard for some people on their cell phones to actually see everything. So I'm trying to blow it up as much as possible for you guys to see everything. It's called the purple wave. I don't know what it's called. Come on, GSR, what do you think I am? A techno analysis for Wall Street? I'm just a YouTuber. I know there's a name for it, and you're going to get me lying if I tell you what it is. I don't know what it's called right off the top of my head. It's an EMA cloud. I'm glad I got all this information to click on right here and go back and look at it, because I tell you what, I mean, I'm not a professional TA person. A lot of people like my calls, say I make good calls. I've looked at charts so long in my life that a lot of this stuff is just so natural for me to look at, and to actually give you guys the exact purpose name of everything, man, I can't remember it all. So I'm glad I have these little footnotes to go back on. And these little programs are so awesome. You guys gotta understand it. I come from before the internet age, before computers. And I was charting stuff out of the newspaper in my 20s. My mid-20s, early 30s, I was charting stuff out of newspaper columns and looking at stocks that way. And so the internet made life so much easier for charting. In this day and age, it's making it so much easier for people to actually trade in and out so quickly. Because when I was trading, I had to call a broker up on the phone, telling them to make a trade for me, and I'd be right down with the money, cashier's check from the bank. You know, we didn't have, boom, attach my credit card to the internet, boom, 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 buy and sell. So life is so much faster and easier. on the internet. But at the same time, it makes it so much easier for fraudulent people to take advantage of people not knowledgeable of the internet. Let's kill this music for right now since I'm talking. So, life become easier, also becomes more fragile from fraud. So those are things to be cautious of. So I don't know if we're going to go back up there. I mean, it seems to be pulling back a little bit. She's breathing, got a little heartbeat right in here. You know, she's breathing between that 2338 on this little line I got right here. And I drew these lines so long ago, I don't even remember what they're even for. So if you're new here, please like, subscribe, become a member, hang out with us. I do have a 24/7 live stream. I do multiple live streaming, and we currently have launched a CRH token. A lot of cool things going on this channel. So if you're new here, you're just hanging out to see this chart, hit that like button, hit the subscribe. That way you get notified when we pop up live streams like this. Always happy to have new subscribers. I feel fortunate and privileged to have as many subscribers as I do. 5,300 was a big mark to hit. Next big mark, which I would love to see, but I don't know if it would do, would be 10,000 subscribers. I would love to see 10,000 subscribers. Who knows? Maybe when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I might do a random giveaway of one BNB. Maybe I'll give away 10,000 CRH tokens. There we go. That's what I'll do. How about that, TNX? When we hit 7,500 subscribers, I'll give away 10,000 CRH tokens. And I'll also give away, that'll work, 10,000 CRH tokens at 7,500 subscribers. We'll have to have an inner poll where everybody enters their name into to get drawing instead of just drawing. I mean, I'd love to draw everybody who's a subscriber. I just don't know how to pull in everybody's name into a drawing list. Unless there's a special YouTube type random drawing out there to do something like that. But then you wouldn't be able to send it to them because you'd have to have their wallet address. I got my microphone muted, didn't even know it. Okay, Bitcoin, come on up here, test it again. What you going to do? We're almost in midday here. See, on the daily, it didn't even show my stock exchanges. Have to go to the 3 hour. Right there, 3 hour. New York. New York, what are you doing? Pump, 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 pump. Look at that big green vector candle in New York is trying to pump it. Along with London here. We're working together. That's on the 3 hour. What we got on the 1 hour? Yes, sir. New York and London. London's fixing to close. So evidently we're getting a London rally here. Because you can see London opened back here and pumped it up. The US Brinks helped, got a nice blue vector, and it's been 1 through 3 vectors since. So it looks like London is getting ready to close out today. Got 35 more minutes. And I believe London's market closes. That's where the end of their white dotted line is over with here on the hourly 1 hour chart. So I take it London closes at, what time is it? It is 7:30, 11:30. So 12 o'clock US time is when London shuts back down for the day. Maybe this is just the end of the day rally for London. Then the New Yorkers get to do what they want to do. See if they come back and recover all this liquidity and wipe out these longs. And that's what these green vectors are. This is just real heavy longs being pushed up. A lot of liquidity being put into Bitcoin right here. So that blue one right there is where a few people set some heavy longs. So see if the market maker, once London closes out, see if the New York market makers come back here and liquidate people today. If not, come back here and retest this little area right here, which would be about 22,394 to about 22,483. Just have to see what happens here when London closes. So about 35 more minutes, about 34 more minutes, we'll know. But looking at the stock RSI, look at that. Pension off right here. What is the MACD doing here? I mean, it's opening up on the MACD. I don't know. I think we might see a little curl here once London closes the next 30 minutes. And see this possibly start coming back down. I don't know. Not much, Alan Master. How you doing? Hey, BSKA. Yeah. See, a lot of people are thinking that 28,000's come in. I think we'll get the true story as soon as London closes here in 34 minutes and see if New York pushes it down. I think we're just seeing an end of the day rally out of London right now. I mean, Sydney pumped it up early this morning. We got a nice green vector. Tokyo and Hong Kong brought it back down, liquidated out all the longs here. See where it came back down here and liquidated out that big liquidity candle. Boom, came over here to London, played around a little bit, pumped it right when the US Brinks opened up. Three liquidity candles, one huge liquidity candle here. And we're getting an end of the day rally for London here. I think New York market makers could turn around and reject the crap out of this, bring it back down. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know what the deal is with Luna C. I have not been following all the Twitter and all the lunatics action the last few weeks. I have been so busy working on the development of CRH token getting a lot of things done, trying to get listed on CoinGecko, trying to get things verified on Bscan, making sure the website and everything is all set up correctly and looking nice. I still need to change out the front page picture. I'm not happy with that front page picture. There's just been a lot of work on my end. I spent a couple days on the white paper. I need to spend a few days on the roadmap. Just a lot going on my end here. It's hard to do everything. You know, occasionally I do a stream here and there. I did a video on the liquidity, or on the tokenomics of CRH. And I'm only one person. I can only do so much. So I'm doing everything I can to try to please everybody. But sometimes you can't. That's the hardest part about a streamer. You can't make everybody happy. Right now, the use case for my token is nothing. Right now, if you hold CRH token, and as there's more people buying and selling CRH token, you will earn spaces rewards. And as you hold spaces rewards in your wallet, and there's buying and selling and transactions going on in spaces all the time, because they're a larger community. They got about 8,000 holders, and they are a decentralized social media platform for crypto people. And so people are joining there. There is a link in my descriptions, also a link in the tokenomics I did. But as you hold spaces and gain more spaces through CRH, Spaces rewards their holders with BNB token. So it's a win-win situation just being a holder. I am working on an NFT generator. I want to do something really special. So I need to do that. I'm drawing a roadmap out for it. But the use case for my token will be people using CRH to make NFTs. But I want to do a special type of NFTs for musicians and art, and have it put on as a support group. I'm working with nonprofit foundations to where the NFTs and the fees and stuff to create an NFT will all go to donating to nonprofit organizations. There's two of them. One works around the world on helping the water system and helping other countries stop polluting into the ocean and stuff. And the other one is a coral reef foundation. They work on trying to save the coral reefs around the world where they're dying off at. So two world type uses. And that's what I was looking for. I was looking for some uses that were worldwide type uses. I didn't want something that was in one country or another country, because I didn't want to limit people from coming and using the token because it didn't benefit their country. I wanted to benefit worldwide use. So that's a lot of effort. I got emails out. I'm in talks with one of the people, and they said it sounded like a great idea. They wanted to talk it over with their community. So once I get those two people on board, the next biggest thing is building the NFT generator, man. So that will be the use case eventually for Cryptoholics token, CRH. But right now, big use case. Ooh, just turned blue. We just got a blue candle. Is it going to turn green? Give us another green vector? I think if this goes green, we could see this go back up a little bit more. Get up around 23, 24. We could see a huge rejection off this and get a red candle come back down after this goes green. More people taking longs. This is what this is telling me. People are buying liquidity, going long. So this is what the market maker wants right here. He wants to see people taking longs, put more liquidity in Bitcoin. He's going to let it get up here. He's going to hurt people. Fasten your seatbelt. Do I ever use the horizontal Visio? I'm not sure what you're asking. I do have a couple of horizontal monitors in here, but I don't think that's what you're asking. No, I don't. BSK. I got so much going on with my charts, and they work just fine for me. So I don't need any more technicals inside my charts to just put, clutter it all up. So I actually have to run 2 separate charts for the 2 separate programs I'm using. This right here is Trader Realities vector candles. I love them. They're great. It lets me know when the markets are opening and closing, and it kind of gives you an idea what's going on with the markets. And then I use, on the other one, I have right here Market Cipher. Market Cipher is good for the green dots and the clouds down here, and I love the EMA lines down through here. Then I added my LSMA and my other moving averages up here. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's cool to have a lot of stuff, but when you're streaming and you're talking to other people who aren't technically able to understand how to do this themselves, I start adding too much in here and they get so confused that they just don't know what you're talking about. So I try to keep it technical, but also simple for the average people. Now, if you have your own TradingView at home and you're wanting to do all your own technical analysis, and you're just using me as a reference, you can stuff everything in there you want to stuff in there because you understand what you're reading on your end. But as far as the streamer's platform, it's just tough to get this so cluttered with so much stuff that a lot of people get lost and they leave. So I try to keep it as simple as possible. And I know I'm dealing with a lot of new people on my stream, especially when I launched my coin and none of them knew what MetaMask or Trust Wallet was or how to get BNB, and all they're doing is, all they know how to do is trade Coinbase. So I try to keep it simple, and that's what attracted a lot of people to come hang out with me, is keeping it somewhat simple with enough technical analysis that they can understand what's going on. I mean, I could move this over here. Come here, don't do that to me. And move this one beside it. Let's minimize that one. There we go. Let's put both these charts up. Maybe both you guys can see both. Close out the Bitcoin number on this. Come on, close out. There we go. Move this over some more. That way you can see Bitcoin. Well, maybe you can close out this Bitcoin number and open that one back up. There we go. That way we can see the vector candles along with, these are both Bitcoin. That way we can see the market cipher running the same time with and confluent with the vector candles. How does that work for you guys? Make those candles nice and thick so you can see what's going on there. So both these are Bitcoin charts. Just one's market cipher, one is one is a vector candle chart. If this doesn't turn green and stays blue, I can see it. We're fixing to get heavily rejected right here. But I think that could possibly try to get up to 24 today. I'm just not seeing it. Like I said, we're down to the last 21 minutes of the UK or London closing. So I'm just looking at this as being a London UK rally for the end of the day. There we go. Get that space bar to drop off out of there. Go away. Been checking my email, waiting to hear something from Bscan. They said they respond in 24 hours, but they seem to respond. It takes them like 3 days. So Binance Scan. I think I've fulfilled all their information that they're needing. So I think we will get listed on Binance Scan or verified on there. They have my logo up on there, which would be awesome to have pop up this week. CoinGecko, I did make a mistake with CoinGecko. I put in the wrong email address. So they rejected me and they said that they're going to review it in a week. So that's on hold for a week now. Kind of sucks. I thought I had everything in there correctly. As soon as I hit the submit button, I glanced up and it's like, oh, wrong email. They want corporate email to the website. They don't want personal emails to Gmail accounts. So I knew as soon as I hit the submit button, it was probably going to get rejected. And it did. They rejected it right away. Didn't even give it 14 hours. So I think I think that was their computer rejection. Once they review it personally, then the person that looks at it will probably reverse it around. So it looks like Bitcoin's struggling. Don't know if it's going to get past these rejection points. Did it wick above the line? No, it didn't even wick above that line there. Barely, just a hair above the 50. I can just barely see a little green tick above it. Not much. Wow. $23,409 is a number it needs to really blast through. I'm going to mute myself again and turn this music up and let you guys just kind of hang out and watch Bitcoin for a while. I'm going to let this run for at least another 20 minutes because I want to see what New York's going to do when London closes. I am real curious, and I'm going to let you guys watch it too. And I'm going to remove my face out of the way here.
Driving with the windows down, trying just to drown it out. All the silence way too loud. Like a broken record now. Maybe we can work it out. One more drink could cool things down. Yeah. Telling be honest? Just let me be honest, yeah. Can we get over it? Or should we just keep this up? Can we get over it? 'Cause haven't we had enough? Can we get over it? Or are we too deep in love? Can we get over it? No. Can we get over it? No. Wishing we could have some fun, but you won't tell me what you want. Should I just turn this car around? Baby, we're holding on to what we used to feel, wondering if it was even real. Can we ever work this out? Telling all your friends things that I never said, they're pushing you to get away. Maybe it's your therapist telling you that everything's gonna be okay. Fighting with your head, I can hear it in bed, you're trying to keep me awake. Can I be honest? Just let me be honest, yeah. Can we get over it? Or should we just keep this up? Can we get over it? 'Cause haven't we had enough? Can we get over it? Or are we too deep in love? Can we get over it? No. Can we get over it? No. Hey. Just let me be honest. Can I be honest? Just let me be honest. Oh, baby, yeah. Can I be honest? Feels things that I never said, they're pushing you to get away. Get away. Maybe it's your therapist telling you that everything's gonna be okay. Gonna be okay. In your head, I can hear it in bed, you're trying to keep me awake. Just let me be honest. Just let me be honest, baby, baby, baby. Can we get over it? Or should we just keep this up? Oh, baby. Can we get over it? 'Cause haven't we had enough? Can we get over it? Or are we too deep in love? Can we get over it? No. Can we get over it? No. Be honest. Just let me be honest.
If I'm being honest, loving you the hardest thing to do, so I keep to myself. I feel like I'm falling in and out of consciousness, yeah. Now we starting to talk, let's killing all the progress. Really hard to process, you treat me like an object. Baby, we toxic, can we stay on topic? I feel like we lost it, feel like we lost it. Take my love, don't waste it, even though I don't mind waiting. Latest, my mind racing. What else I have to do, girl, to brace me? Want you, I only want you, yeah. I only want you, I only want you. Pull me closer. Closer to you.
like I'm supposed to go. Tell me what you're thinking about me when I'm gone. You're so beautiful, it's so personal. And while you play these games, I question my faith first of all. You'll never know what I really feel when I'm all alone on the road. I'm losing my mind. So darling, just call. Tell me everything's alright. I don't wanna fall. I can't lose it all. Take a part of me that doesn't show. Hide it in the dark until it's gone.
Okay, we're down the last 9 minutes here for the UK. We're going to find out what New York has in mind in a little bit.
You'll never know how I can make you feel when you have got someone to hold. It's so personal. Wish I was near you now, but I'm all alone
So,
on the road.
welcome back here. I got the camera back on. Get to see what New York is going to do here as soon as UK closes. See if New York pumps this on their own, or if they're going to go back and eat up all that liquidity that we see in these two big green candles right here. A lot of liquidity being pumped in right here, a lot of longs. So we'll see what's going on. I think we'll find out as soon as the UK closes, because then New York will be 100% fully in control of the market. Well, not fully controlled, but they're the strongest contender of the market.
Make me feel like I'm supposed to go. Tell
Back these tunes down a little bit so you can hear me a little better.
me when I'm gone.
But yep, we've already seen it pull back a little bit before the close of UK. Might get a last 1 minute rally.
Is it alright if I stay today?
And they get me a better pair of glasses. They glare really bad off these screens.
Stay today.
You get some non-glare glasses so they don't reflect the screen off my eyes.
Take my time, far behind. Leave my pride. Oh, is it alright if I stay?
Funny how both of these are on the, oh, this is the 1 hour over here, not the daily. So this is the 1 hour, this is the daily. I was gonna say it's funny how they don't reflect the same candles, but that's why I didn't realize this was 1 hour. But we're watching the close of New York, or close of UK, London, closing in 6 more minutes and 40 seconds.
Take our time, far behind. Leave our pride.
And the market cipher chart is on the daily. So we get to see what's going to happen here for the hour. 2 nice green candles, 2 days in a row. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 small green candles over here, 1 red, 2 nice green candles here. Yeah.
Is it alright if I don't wanna feel obliged and
I don't know if we're going to have a third green candle. Just don't know if it's going to be in the paperwork.
is it alright if I waste my time and not lead myself to a mistake when I
Man, my neck is killing me today. You go get me a neck brace or something. Oh. I am not in Bitcoin currently. I am not long. I am not short. I am not buying or doing anything in Bitcoin right at the moment. Matter of fact, I have not done any perpetuals, long or shorts, in probably 3 weeks, because I don't think we hit the bottom yet. I don't think 17,000 is the bottom. So I'm not taking any major longs until we get down where I think we're going to hit the bottom. And if I miss out, I miss out. I'm just not ready to do a long because I know I don't think it's done. It's too early in the year, too early in the cycle. To me, I'm seeing a bull trap. I'm seeing a huge bull trap right here. It's getting pinched. It's getting pinched between the 50 moving average and the LSMA. That's why I got these two numbers marked on the daily. I was kind of seeing if it was going to blow past this and get up to 24, but the UK is closing in 4 minutes, and I have a strong feeling with all the movement we've had. I have a strong feeling that once the UK closes and New York is fully in control with their market, I think they're going to come back and eat up this liquidity down here. I could be wrong, but let's see, where's my rectangle? So we still have all this liquidity right here from that wick to here. That's full liquidity right there. That's where a lot of people have bought longs. And I think it's very possible it could come here and eat it all back up. We'll have to wait and see. So this is an area to be a little concerned with right now. It's some coloring in there. Darken that up. Outline the lines in red. That's a concerning area. So we'll mark that in red right now. This is in the hour chart, so I'll spread that out a little more. Take it to probably the end of the day. And see if New York, by the end of New York's day, if they decide to come here and eat that up. This will be the end of, I got 30-minute trading at the end, so we'll put it there. So once you get done with New York's close at 1500, then you have the last 30 minutes after hour trading, so I'll put that extra hour on there. But I really think we could see it back down here right there. 21,175 before the close of New York is up. It's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't trade based on what I'm telling you. I'm just reading charts for what I personally feel is going to happen here. We're not getting a big pump to go past this and get up here closer to 24. So the next daily candle could come back and retest the 50 moving average and then continue up. I'm not seeing that happen right now. We're midday. Midday is not the best time. You know, it's almost 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. So, yeah, I know a lot of people are targeting 26, 28, and I'm not seeing it. I mean, I see why they're targeting that and where they see it could be going up to there. I just don't see it happening yet. Especially not the 28. We might get a hourly, you know, if we get up here, you know, on the daily around 26, 27, we could see an hour wick up to 28 and back down. But man, this is a big reach from where we're at right now. We got to get past this 24,688 first, and we can't even get past this 50 moving average on 23,000 yet. No, it's not a W formation. It's like 3 W waves. You know, open up the daily here, close this up, and look at it. That's not a W. You got coming. Yeah, see here you go. I mean, that's a small W here, but then you got this here. You know, and if you want to not count this and call that a W, then yeah, but it's interacted right here. It's messed up. So you just can't cut that off and go straight across, up and back down here. So you got this right here. So I see where people are seeing, well, we got a W right here. It's a little bitty W, and it, you know, but the center is higher than the bottom here. And if you go all the way up to here, I mean, from this green candle here to here, and you don't count this here and you just cut it off, yeah, there's a W. But this right here messed up your W right here. That's why I feel like we're going to get rejected and come down. So, just my opinion. Yeah, there's a next hourly candle baking down to a red. UK is closed and New York is in charge. What is New York going to do now with this new hour candle over here? Yeah, I know I'm probably blowing against the wind because there's a boatload of YouTubers out there calling for this to run to 28,000. They're saying that the bottom is in and we're going back up, and I'm one of the few saying no, we're not. So I guess at the end of the day we'll all get through it, but you know, I read the charts maybe a little bit different than everybody else does. Let's see if New York is going to come back down and retest below 23,000 here. Get my ugly mug out of you guys' way again here for a minute. That way you guys can see the whole chart that's playing out here. Plus, I need to get some more coffee here. I know it's noontime, but man, I just cannot wake up today. So usually the first 5 or 10 minutes in that hourly candle, it ain't gonna do much. So we'll see what New York is gonna do here in about 16 more minutes. We'll get a true answer which way this candle is gonna go. Hey, Mummy, how you doing today? Good to see you.
Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, Yeah, I keep sinking
Put my ugly mug back in here for a little bit.
into your blue, Stars, I keep seeing stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks, fly into the dark while we collide.
And here, I could be nice. I could put a little screen in here from my own advertisement here. Get you some. Everybody needs some of that right there. That is the token for the channel. We have created our own cryptocurrency for CRH, for Cryptoholics. Do I have the website in here? I believe I do. Yes, I do have the CRH website in the bios. Then I have a Spaces site where you can go vote and actually sign up for Spaces. You can sign up for Spaces. They are a decentralized platform for cryptocurrency. A nice little group to get into. Use that link in the descriptions there. Takes you right to my Cryptoholics where you can actually vote for Cryptoholics. You can actually get yourself signed up on their platform. It's another, it's a decentralized social media platform for crypto people. Pretty awesome, fast growing. They launched in January. There's over 55,000 people on their platform and growing daily. So you can always check that out. And I could always use more people signing up and voting for me. Helps me out. As the platform I launched Cryptoholics from. That's why you get rewards in Spaces. And Spaces rewards people who hold Spaces in Binance or BNB token. So holding CRH and receiving Spaces, and holding your Spaces, you'll receive BNB. Ultra wins. Win-win situation. Makes it great for both tokens. But come on, Bitcoin, what are you gonna do? In New York, you're in charge. You gonna come down and get that liquidity and eat it up? Like I said, we got this red little area marked out here. And Bitcoin could come down here, or New York could bring Bitcoin down and eat up all this liquidity that was just formed here. That's why I said I think this is a nice little bull trap on the daily. It's getting pinched between the LSMA at 21,265 and the 50 moving average at 23,409.16. And I think we got one, possibly two more days before Bitcoin has to make a decision which way it's going to go when it gets pinched here. Is it going to push up or is it going to reject and come down? That's going to be the big thing on the daily candle that we have right now. But if it comes down here and eats up this liquidity at 22,170, that would be 22,170. That's way down here. Yeah, so that's down here. That'll bring it below the LSMA on the daily if it comes down here and eats up this liquidity on the hour. Ooh, that means it would get rejected down here. Confluence of two candles here, or two charts. So LSMA is at 21,265 there. 22,646. Where's 21 at? 21,265. Oh no, 21,265 is way down here. Okay. I'm getting lost in my own charts. I'd be back here in the yellow. 21,265. But yeah, right back there in that orange, right below that orange line. So the hour, they would have to come all the way down here to reject the daily on the LSMA, or get to the bottom of the LSMA right here. Be back in here. Wow. So let me mark this. 21,265. Got that mark there. That matches up with this number here. And that's 39 cents. We'll make it exact. There we go. That's on the hourly chart now. So to come back and test that LSMA would be all the way down here. So yeah, I can see it hitting right here. Okay. So give me your opinion in chat. Where do you think Bitcoin's going to finish out today? Think it's going to come back to the 21,265 and retest the LSMA, or you think it's going to break that 50 moving average and get above 23,409? 23,409. 16. That's the number it's got to break on the hourly. We've already been up there once and tested just above it, 23,447. While you're here, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Let me know where you think Bitcoin's going to go today. Always curious on my viewers' perspective of what they're looking at.
worse, but nothing's getting better. So I'll stand up and walk out, make my way up for now. They say you'll find yours in time, but I'm not sure what's yours and what's mine.
Picture perfect on the surface. Oh, these illusions that we worship. I see the walls coming down. I hope someday we'll build them up on solid ground. Consequences go unnoticed, like the weight that's on our shoulders, pulling us down, but we don't know it. Or maybe we do, but just like the truth, we never show it. We don't need more money, 'cause money ain't the problem, baby. What are we becoming? 'Cause we lost more time than we'll ever get back, and we need something to keep us on track. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Making some live adjustments here, trying to get things set up so that way if I step away from the camera, you just don't see a blank camera. I can actually just pop this up and you'll have a nice little logo there. So making some adjustments here. It'd be things I don't have time to do off camera. I just do it while I'm here. But we're gonna stream this for a little bit, see how it goes. I got a few things to get done here. Oh, kind of like my morning of relaxation, messing around here. But you guys see what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. What's she gonna do? Okay, we're 10 minutes into the closing of the UK, of London being closed. And usually, like I said, around the 10-minute mark, 15-minute mark, we start seeing what Bitcoin is going to do when New York is in control. It looks like they're going to come down and try to get some of that liquidity, maybe. And these numbers do vary in price. This right here says 23,110. That says 23.91. They're usually a few dollars off because this one here is on CoinBase. This one over here is on perpetual contracts. So perpetual contracts actually has a little different price than Bitcoin's transaction price on CoinBase. So two different charts, or two different fundamentals. This one's actually, I believe, on Tether USDT, and this is on USD, but fairly close in price. So I'm gonna crank the music up, let you guys enjoy the music, watch Bitcoin for another hour or so. If there's any questions pop up, I'll come back in here and answer things out and see how it goes.
just another stranger in another Midwest town. But the girl at the fabric store likes me around. She's gonna help me get my feet back on the ground. Now you're teaching me to cruise your manual to Corolla. I'm gonna stall it 20 times on the shore, drive to Morocco. Don't worry, I'm sure I can get it by Minnesota. Would it really be the end of the world to check out California?
One other real quick mention I'm going to throw out there is smash that like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you like what you're seeing, please hit that super chat button. Everything is more than welcomed here on this channel. I appreciate it. So enjoy the music, and let's see what Bitcoin is going to do for us today.
But your silhouette is golden from lights you had woven through the evergreen. Now you're dancing this Sinatra, I'm trying to fix my left feet. Would it really be all that bad to ask you to marry me? Girl, I'm looking you. You drive away my blues. Girl, you drive away when we're feeling all old and gray and I don't recognize my face. Wrap me in the raggedy quilt you gave me on Christmas Day. When we feel like we've got both feet in the grave, remember your old Corolla with the worn out red chip paint. I'm a love giver, searching for glory, I'm a strong winner. Throw me the ball cause I'm a hard hitter. Only be swimming in the deep river. I'm a love giver, holding on to all the best things in life. I'll be pushing on through every second in the night. I'll be reaching up to every moment in the light. You know I got a reason, I got a mission that excites me.
Sinning is living and I'ma sin it in the right way. Living is winning and I'ma never do it lightly. All the best people never said it would be easy. I'ma make it all happen, I will forever do it my way, my way. I'ma do it my way, my way. I'ma do it my way, my every second in the night. I'll be reaching up to every moment in the light. You know I got a reason, I got a mission that excites me. Sinning is living and I'ma sin it in the right way. Living is winning and I'ma never do it lightly. All the best people never said it would be easy. I'ma make it all happen now and forever. Do it my way, my way. I'ma 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 do it.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You I'm just gonna trust what you're saying. You never planned. Came through the valley, we walked through the fire. Your grace is amazing. I trust what you're saying. You never planned. I know that you work every trial. Feel good if I stay and be patient. I'm just gonna trust what you're saying. You never planned. Came through the valley, we walked through the fire. Your grace is amazing. I trust what you're saying. You never planned. I know that you work every trial. Feel good if I stay and be patient. Ooh, yeah, move up. Yeah, you kicked out my feet, perfect love. Yeah, darkness and shadows gon' fall in the battle. I think your kingdom is come. Yeah, I cannot run. Yeah, surrender, you fill up my cup. Yeah, reason to strive. Yeah, you look me in the eye. I've been your son. Yeah, I thought that I was going out my mind. I was lost, but then you came and saved my life. I had nothing, then you came and made it right. I'm just gonna trust what you're saying. You never planned. Came through the valley, we walked through the fire. Your grace is amazing. I trust what you're saying. You never planned. I know that you work every trial. Feel good if I stay and be patient.
When I walk in the valley, yeah, yeah, you're there with me, yeah, yeah. Letting go worries, letting go doubt, letting go fears, yeah. My weakness strong when it's in your strength. Pride is gone, better catch my breath. Gotta give it all hands on deck. You done it before, so do it again. Cause I will be do the most. Cause I know you got me, so that's all she wrote. Cause you are the one I am trusting. I'ma give it all to you now.
I'm just gonna trust what you're saying. You never planned. Came through the valley, we walked through the fire. Your grace is amazing. I trust what you're saying. You never planned. I know that you work every trial. Feel good if I stay and be patient. Brought me right through the valley and stand on the mountaintop. No more reason to doubt, cause your love is a fountain drop. Now I won't be scared if I'm gonna make it out or not. Now I won't be scared if I'm gonna make it out or not. Now I won't be scared if I'm gonna make it out or not.
Sometimes I still fantasize about being normal. What would it be like to live in that naive, safe reality? Yeah.
Tell me something I've been wondering. It's been weighing on my mind. Like a record we keep stuttering, still replaying the same lies. I don't know how we fit together. I don't know how we've been so blind. Just press pause, step back for a minute, take ourselves back to the beginning. Let's put us on rewind. I remember how we used to sound
fix. So I ignored my good intention. Called that number anyway. The doctor on the line said she'd get me in that day. Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze. Satisfaction guarantee. For that you gotta pay. She said she'd fix my body in that old-fashioned way. She wrapped her arms around me, squeezed me till I popped. She said she'd keep it coming till she heard me holler stop. Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze. She fed me with the soup spoon and amphetamines. I was tripping like a baboon on the Serengeti. She said second session. She said Saturday sounds so sweet. She said she'd fix my ankle, put the rhythm in my feet. Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze. Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze.
I found that photo in the sofa, and it's from way back in '01. So I guess there's much I never told you, like who I am, who I love, where I've been and where I came from. Grew up on 913 of Blue Rock. Memories of 6 kids running around those halls. Then out in the California sunshine, we wore no shoes through alley-oops and shattered windows throwing baseballs. Mom packed me a brown bag every day. From 5 years old up to 18. A note that said I love you XO. And all my friends, they're begging me, making bids on Mom's fresh cookies. And I quit playing ball at age 15. Traded my new bat for an old guitar. It broke Dad's heart, but he still loved me. And he was there at every show. No more jersey, just tuxedos.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
From the beginning.
This place, that'll rock this place, that'll rock this place, rock this place, rock this place, rock this There's a joint on the corner where the big boys play.
I've been finding all kinds of feelings in unusual places. I've been holding on to a promise that don't even make sense. And I've got 1,000 excuses of why I can't do this. My mind's been driving me crazy for days. To unusual places. I'll keep telling myself I'm fine. Believe every word that it just takes time. But is it actually worth it? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I've been losing all kinds of memories to unusual faces. I've been letting go of the moment, 'cause I don't wanna face it. And I don't need one more opinion, 'cause I'm done pretending. My life is hanging on every word from unusual faces. I'll keep telling myself I'm fine. Believe every word that it just takes time. But is it actually worth it? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I know that I tried, but I can't find questions to find the answer in time. Passing the time, blocking my mind deep in my heart, and I know why. Can I know why? Can I know why? Something like love would run me dry. Run me dry. I know I'm not the only one. 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 I know I'm not the only one.
Let's say the things that we both know. Gonna take these words and make them stone. I know a place on the edge of town. The whiskey and the wind are the only sound. Let's make like a tree, grow some roots, do all the things that old folks do. I need you and you
find someone to lie with, rely on to fly with. Wanna drive all night and head out west, get lost in Montana, find the Santa Ana. If we're going nowhere, we're going nowhere fast. Hard times come and hard times pass. I'll be there when the sky turns black. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You've got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. I need you and you need me. What else more could someone need? You got a key and I've got a lock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock. And if that well runs dry, that'll never cross our minds. So bring on the aftershock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a rock.
Vado fuori questo caos, mi manda in paranoia, stampo e faccio un get out. Se corri come me o corri con me, magari io e te lo sai. Potremmo star soli da me, magari stanotte buttarci in spiaggia con un narghile. Vieni con me, cerchiamo un altro club, solo io e te, dai. Oh, sai ci sono cose che non vanno dette, non vanno dette, no, ci sono cose che non vanno dette, non vanno dette, non vanno dette, no, ci sono cose che non vanno dette, non vanno dette, non vanno dette, dette, dette. Fammi ballare, ai casini ci pensiamo domani, porta
Flashback to the day that you went away. You said to see your family, but I ran into you yesterday, and you never saw it coming, baby. I knew you knew what I thought. Did you leave or not? You said that you meant to, but you forgot, and I never saw it coming. Should have been so easy, but I feel incomplete thinking about you. Yeah. And I would just let you be, but I consistently think about you. Think about you.